Welcome back to the channel, everybody. That's Sam.
Hello.
I'm Phil. And we're Bars and Barbells. You know that because you're already subscribed. If not, you're coming through the channel for the first time. We're glad that you're here with us to check out some 10 years after. This is not the first time that we're getting into some 10 years after. We checked out their fantastic Woodstock performance, one of their performances on the last one. But unfortunately, you guys were saying that that video was edited down a little bit, and it was actually like 5 minutes longer, the original performance, which was unfortunate because we saw Alvin Lee absolutely tearing up the electric guitar on that one.
Yeah, and it's always so hard for us to know like if something is the full performance or not. We just kind of go by the videos on YouTube that's the most popular, and usually the one that is on the artist channel or anything that we can find that seems to be like the most viewed option, unless you guys give us a specific link. So
yeah, and I mean, you know, as a first-time listen, it's near impossible for us to recognize when they've chopped that up, right? There was another one, Soul Sacrifice, that we did by Santana, you guys were saying was also much longer. I think it was the drum section. That was really, really cool.
Yeah.
They edited that part out. I don't know why people do that. Like, I don't know why you would cut out some portion of the video. I mean, especially for YouTube, because like YouTube and the creators benefit when people watch the videos longer, right?
Yeah.
So like, why would you chop it up?
Well, especially from a video, right? Like to me, it makes sense maybe to cut an audio if it's like for radio play or something.
Yeah.
And because they're just trying to
For
keep
a
it
music
quick
video
and
or something like that.
Exactly. But if it's just like for like you're watching it on a dedicated platform where people want to watch the artist and the artistry and like a live performance,
Well, especially
or something,
too
like,
when it's a
it's
renowned performance, right?
Yeah.
That only happened once. It's like,
yeah,
you know, it's different if there's multiple versions
it's not like it's
of
the
the song.
studio version where like yeah.
Anyway, so that's our. We started with 10 years after we got there, but we're coming to this one on a request from one of our big supporters, and
Yes.
Mark's been around for a long time with us and has really supported the channel tremendously.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Really appreciate the support. We appreciate Mark's support with all the requests. We appreciate all your support with the viewers, with the subscribers, the members,
comments.
Everything's been fantastic. Our channel's really been, you guys have also been supporting us when we've had this little bit of a drag due to the shadow ban, which YouTube says doesn't exist, but we would like to contest otherwise. Yes. Anyways, we appreciate your support through all that stuff too. You guys have been, you know, really, really positive on that front. So wouldn't be where we are without you guys. So we're coming to this one of these days. Mark said he got into 10 years after, a little bit later on in terms of his musical journey. And this song here was obviously 2 years after Woodstock. So I don't know what to expect on this one. And that one, like I said, Alvin Lee was just going off on the guitar. So I'm not really you know, sure where we're going to go.
In the research we were doing briefly before this said this was also their 6th studio album, right? So they had been making music for a while.
But I think that Woodstock performance is kind of what set them off into stardom. So anyways,
up a little bit from there.
We've been chatting for too long. Let's check out 10 years after, one of these days, off the album A Space in Time. Oh, and if you do want to download this song, you can always go into our description down below. You'll have a Spotify link, Apple link, a YouTube link. You can add this to your playlist if you want to listen to it. If it's been a while and you forgot about it, that's on all our videos. You can check the description. Let's roll. Just chilling in the green grass.
I can't hear anything.
There's nothing playing.
Oh, I was like, maybe my headphones aren't working. There we go.
Want me, baby, boy. Gonna see me, baby. Gonna see me, baby. Come down.
A nice little bluesy feel to it.
Very flat vocal.
Red dress on.
All right, we're going to pause it here. I don't know how long we're going to extended instrumental bridge here. We're also going to take a moment to look up the lyrics. All right, so we got the lyrics pulled up here. And this is the full list of the lyrics. So it's not too much, a lot of repetitiveness. That's what I thought I was hearing.
Same.
But I wanted to double check. It is hard to pick up on the lyrics in this one. I feel like it's more of a musical experience. You know, it's so smooth. The transitions back and forth between the blues vibe that they're providing to like the main verse sections and into the chorus section, which has a much more rock electric kind of feel to me. But the transitions are so smooth throughout in the peaks and valleys. I really, really love how that groove is so steady in this one. And the hi-hat, I feel like, is setting that rhythm in a great way, especially from that intro, subtle intro and the build. Anyways, we can go over the lyrics in a second briefly. Did you want to add anything else to what I just rambled on about?
I like it. I think that it definitely has a great blend of the blues sound, like you said, and rock feel to it. I feel like even his vocal, like he just sounds very soulful, and like I really like the soulful and the raspiness in his vocal delivery.
It's very wet vocal as well.
Yeah, and I like that in the back. I was really trying to listen to the instrumentation, and obviously all of the, you know, the guitar and the drums and all that at the front of the mix sounds really great, but in the back, like it had a little bit at some point almost sounded like an organ or something in there a little bit.
That's something I've actually noticed a lot of in like the late 60s rock sound have been the use of an organ.
Yeah, but I really like that. I felt like it brought a lot of, like, again, that kind of soulful element and that depth to it. And I'm not sure if was that a harmonica maybe, or I don't know, something that they brought in there towards the break.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, I really like that too. Like that layered in there. I feel like it, again, just like you said, kept building, but almost kept building in drama almost as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm honestly not too sure what the song is about. Obviously the lyrics here, one of these days, boy, going to see my baby coming down the road. She'll have my pardon in her apron. Oh Lord, going to see the governor, say release my man. Coming down the road, boy, she's coming down the road, red dress on. Yeah, got her red dress on. Coming down the road, boy, she's coming down the road, bags down low. She got her bags down low. So, and then the end here, she'll have my children on her knee. I'll run up to my woman, hold her in my arms, tease her in the eyes. She's glad I'm free. So I don't know if it's just, it sounds like maybe like he's in jail or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know if that was like literally or figuratively, but
yeah. But that's what it sounds like to me anyways, because he says going to see the governor, say
pardon,
release my man,
release, set free.
Yeah, so it sounds like in the beginning it's her saying like release my man, and then he gets released, and then he's talking from his perspective. He's going to see my woman, so like it switches. Anyways, so I think this is more so about the sound that we're getting and the experience that we're getting rather than the deep meaning of the song.
Yeah. I mean, if there is like a story behind the song or behind the lyrics, you guys can let us know in the comments. But yeah, I agree. I think that's a little bit more like up for interpretation and potentially not.
Yeah, I wasn't too concerned about the lyrics. I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing anything overly important, because like I said, to me, I mean, I didn't even mention the bass line though. Like the bass line is just exploding off of this. The guitar work in general, layering is really cool. But it's really got a strong rhythm to it with that blues feel that we mentioned. Very, very interesting, because this is not what we experienced. Mark did mention it was going to be different than the first one that we experienced, but it's very, very different, because that one was, like I said, Alvin Lee was just coming in and ripping and shredding everything.
Yeah.
And that was the focus on the electric guitar, right? This is I think you said it has a lot of like soul to it.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go. We'll finish with some thoughts at the end.
Lots of instrumentation there.
Yeah, it was packed with depth on that one. It felt, you could feel the build too,
Yeah, definitely.
right? It started right from the intro, and you could even, you could hear the volume picking up as much as the depth of the instruments were picking up. And it was places of energy that they added in as well. Like you hear the electric guitar. I don't know how many layers of guitars they had in this one, but it sounded like a ton. But then you'd have that electric guitar come in and just add a little bit of pop in certain sections. And it was cool because it was kind of a mix of like a jam, free flowing jam session, but it had a lot of rhythm and groove to it.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely, like the blues feel gave it a lot of rhythm and
Yeah,
groove.
and also some Southern rock. That's what I got a strong feeling of as well. So, I feel like this would be something, although very, very different, it could have been something I could see them playing at Woodstock, where it would have fit in that atmosphere.
For
still.
sure. Yeah, 100%. I would agree with that.
Yeah. So what were your thoughts?
I liked it. I thought it was cool. Like you said, definitely different than what we were exposed to before, but I thought it was a good vibe. And I really enjoy the more bluesy rock sound of things that we've done on the channel. And I feel like this is, I wouldn't say similar to other things, but it had that kind of like energy to it, which I liked.
Yeah. I think, in terms of consistent usage, I feel like the harmonica was really prevalent in this one, more so than we've experienced on a lot of the material that we've done so far.
I thought it was really cool though. Like I feel like it added like depth without taking over really the energy of the song.
Yeah.
I also feel like sometimes the harmonica, like obviously depending on the way that it's used, almost has like a whiny sound to it. And I didn't really get that from it in this. I feel like it sat in nicely.
Well, like I said, if you guys want to add this to your playlist, you can check the description down below and you can click the link and that'll open up your favorite streaming platform that you use. Maybe we took you back into time through a space in time on this one with 10 years after. Thanks so much, Mark, for making another request and supporting us with your contribution to the channel. Really appreciate everybody that supported us, whether it's a like, you can do that now on the video, hit that thumbs up for us, a comment, give us insights, allow us to learn and where to move forward with. You can do that now as well if you'd like. Or if you just came by to hang with us, thank you so much. We got more videos coming in the future. What kind of content do we do, Sam?
We do all different types of music, comedy, sports, history, astronomy, militaries. There's lots for you to choose from.
Endless amounts of content on the way, as long as YouTube doesn't screw us. So with that said, have a great day today and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching.